Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Block 15. They're out of Corvallis, Oregon, and this is Brewer's Cut 2022. This is made with their selection of Northwest hops of Amarillo, Cashmere, Chinook, Citra, Mosaic, Simcoe. This was canned about 2 months from the date, so of date of reviewing at least. So this is dumb fresh, by the way. Katie must have picked this up like 2 weeks from canning, which is pretty awesome. See retailers get beer that fresh, and again, you're in the state anyway. I mean, should be fresh, you know. Beer, wow, it's not that like a clear thing. I think this one, like heady, sort of looks like this, yeah, right? Comes in a deep gold color, has a moderate to moderate minus haze to it. Yeah, it's got a nice, yeah, it's like a light haze with a little bit of color to it. Yeah, so it looks good. On the nose, quite nice. Yeah, that's fun. That's citrusy, so it's got this really nice kind of like a little bit of like fresh navel orange character in there. There's a little bit of ripe yellow grapefruit. I'm also getting a little peachiness. Definitely dank. I also get a little bit of like candied, yeah, it's like candied orange peel, candied grapefruit peel. But then there's a wonderful underlying kind of like dank marijuana character to it. A little bit of like light sweet breadiness. It smells very appetizing. Cheers. It's quite nice. Wow. So, follows with the theme of these Pacific Northwest beers. They're in general just like piney, like they're just pine driving in. This one has a nice saturation of hop character to it. You get a wonderful kind of almost like resin and pine sap character to this one. There's a extra kind of sticky pine character specifically with this beer. Malts, you get a little bit of light biscuity sweetness, really nice kind of counterpoint to those kind of like, it's like almost like vegetal, like they're quite intense in their pininess, like green hop character, but in that Pacific Northwest way instead of like the polyphenol attack. Bitterness is definitely noticeable. This is for sure a moderate plus to full bitterness beer. It has a nice little bit of floral character to it. So it gets a little bit soapy, but not in a bad way. Just like, it's that combination of like floral and pine and dank. It just like, it just sells all these kind of like foresty flavors versus relying on fruit. On the palate, there's, you know, the bitterness relies a little bit of grapefruit, but in general, again, these beers have just stood out to be not very fruity at all. It's actually quite interesting to see the Pacific Northwest go so vastly different from what the New England does. You know, you're different coast, you know, northern parts of the country, and New England's just juicy and it leans on these fruity flavors. Here, it's just so much not fruit. It's like everything but fruit is like what they're trying to push. The malt has sort of differentiated a little bit for me. Some of them are like super clean, crisp, and precise. This one obviously has a little bit of malt to it. Not a ton, like sort of like a crystal malt driven West Coast IPA, but
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. It's storm outside, but in general, it's just like pine malt water in the best way possible. Sometimes that sort of is a bad thing because that means lack of a character, but for here, it's that plus surrounding other flavors. But in general, it's pine malt water in the most delicious way possible, and it's bitter too. As for rating, let's go with a solid at 95. Actually, no, this is so drinkable. I think it's better than that. Let's go with a...
It's behind you on the thing.
No. Let's go with a 96. 96, that's fantastic. That is Sticky Hands, Brewer's Cut 2022. Until next time, guys, cheers. Very delectable. Let me know if you guys have had this one before. Cheers later.